mixing the old with the new on my front porch. The other day on my live, I showed you guys how I transitioned from what I called my pre-spring porch into my full-on spring porch, what I use. So today I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like on my real porch. I'm sitting outside, as you can probably see. It's kind of dark because I don't have any lights on, so I hope you can see okay. Like I told you before, if you watch the live, I like to mix old and new wherever, everywhere and anywhere in my house. That's my bag, right? I've been doing it forever. I've always loved vintage. I've always didn't love a museum kind of look, right? So that's why my tagline is a vintage soul with a modern edge. You may know that I've spent the last more than 20 years actually mixing the old and new for a living. I started out in booths and doing shows, and then the last 18 or so years I had a store, a brick and mortar store. I did close that about a year ago because I'm getting old and tired. And honestly, I want to show you exactly how I did all that. There were some basic things I learned. One of them being, don't decorate for the seasons all at once. That's a lot of work, especially when you're running a business. I like to decorate in layers, and that's kind of what I've been teaching all along here since I started my YouTube channel. Actually, I started my YouTube channel 6 years ago and was never ever consistent. So here I am trying to be consistent on my YouTube channel and showing you how I mix the old with the new. The first rule of decorating in layers is to have some key pieces that you don't change out. For me, those are mostly vintage. I found this trunk on the side of the road years ago, and actually I took it to the store and realized when somebody wanted to buy it that they couldn't open it. It's locked. So here it is on my porch, being, I don't know what it is. It's just being. I like it, and I don't care how weathered it gets. Another thing I keep on my porch all the time is my vintage theater chair. I took it to the store. I don't know why it didn't sell. I thought, well, I guess it was meant for me, so here it is on my porch. I do change out the pillow, like I'll show you here in a minute, but this is my Christmas pillow. I keep it up, I guess I put it out at Christmas time because I call it a Christmas pillow, right? And then I also have a round velvet red pillow that I took away once Christmas ended, and now this is my winter pillow and my pre-spring pillow. Another thing I have always on my porch is this bench that I picked out of my neighbor's garbage. Again, I don't care how weathered it gets. I like how it looks there. And I showed you on the live my sign that Renee made for me. A good friend of mine. She was a vendor forever, like 15 years. She made that for the store, and I love it here on my porch. So there it is. This basket is what I call stylish storage. It's so cool. The handle's broke, but I use it under the bench, and I keep my salt in it for winter. And in the summer, it's just sitting there. But I like how it looks. It gives the texture. But I keep telling you guys, you need to layer in textures. Don't have everything be the same. For Christmas, I put out a lot of pine, and I live in the woods, so I have a lot of real pine trees. So I cut a bunch of pine branches and I put them in my containers here. During Christmas season, I have some planters hanging up here that you can't see, and they're empty right now because I'm waiting for real flowers, but I put real pine branches in there, and then I put ornaments. So after Christmas, I take the ornaments out of everything and just leave the pine. Once March hits or so, the pine's kind of like, okay, no more pine. So I'm in Michigan, So nothing is going to live out here that's real, unless it's pine. But that's why I bought these fake ferns, and then I have some fake ivy in that basket up there that may or may not stay. I'll be adding some real flowers soon, but it's still frost here. It's only end of April, so we've got another almost month before anything's gonna live out here, but I think I might go get some pansies. One thing I wanted to point out to you though, this is far, far from a perfect house. I decorate it anyway. My husband's a contractor. He comes home. He doesn't want to do anything contractor-ish. It's a little annoying. So I'm gonna get on YouTube myself and figure out how to fix a lot of this stuff. You might have noticed my 2 different doorknobs. They've been on this house. We've been here 13 years. 13 years. So no one has changed the door handles. I bought some door handles, some new knobs. So I'm gonna put those on and paint the front door. But I'm not gonna feel like I can't decorate my porch. I'm just not. I was horrified by it for many years. Actually, I'm still kind of horrified by it, but it is what it is, and I'm going to decorate it anyway. So that's what I want you to know, that no matter what, no matter where you live, no matter if you live in $1 million home or you live in an apartment with no real porch, you can still decorate your door. It doesn't matter. Make it how you want it. So I'm back on my porch and it's cleaner anyway, and I'm now going to walk you through exactly what I changed out to go from pre-spring to full-on spring. I didn't change a bunch. I just kind of swapped out a few things just to make it a little more fresh. So not the same day. I got my hair cut, you might have noticed. It gets so big. It's very bozo-ish. So this is my spring cut. And it's a lot more cold today than it was when I recorded that first half. And so now I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I was gonna pretend it was the same day and wear the same shirt, but that just didn't work. So anywho, it's a different day, but I'm still gonna walk you through and show you what I did. I kept my fern. I did buy some pansies, but they're going elsewhere. And I think I'm gonna keep the fern, at least for now, right? Okay, so I kept the fern, but I did add my mother-in-law's quilt. If you saw me talk about that on the live, there's where I put it. I kept my chair, my theater chair, and I changed out the pillow. I put in a very springy pillow. I got this at a thrift store. Looks like somebody made it. It's so cute. And I liked how it kind of matched the quilt. Isn't that crazy? I forgot to tell you that I always keep a mannequin here on the porch, and she gets changed out seasonally. So now she has a spring hat on that I showed you on the video, and I also added a little apron, I guess you call it. To me, it looks like a gardening apron. I don't know, it's actually a hardware one, but anyway, I think it looks super cute on her. I changed out the rug. I went from that brown, gray, and black one. I got that at the Goodwill. I like it. It's fine for winter, but I like this jute one for summer. Got this at the Goodwill bins for $12. It was insane. What did I change out here? Really nothing. I only added a doily. You see that? We talked about doilies on Facebook and Instagram, and so many of you are decorating with them. I thought, well, I'm just gonna add it to my porch because it needed something, right? I thought it needed something, and it was all very bland over here. So I thought the doily gave it just a little bit of something. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed and you got a little something out of this, I would love it if you would subscribe. thank you so much if you already have. You can always watch my live videos anytime. That's why I picked YouTube to do my lives on, because they live on forever. So I will link the live to this video so you can check that out if you'd like. And I'm also going to link my Amazon collection here so you can shop that look. It's also on my live video. I did put a link to my collection on there as well. Thanks you guys so much. Let me know in the comments too. You know what, I was meant to ask you this earlier. Let me know in the comments what else you'd like to talk about. I would love to know what you're kind of struggling with, and I would love to help you. Thanks you guys. See you next time.